This is a section about tell me and show me. In this section, Paula Carby and I are just going to demonstrate some simple activities we do with toys with children who are deaf and hard of hearing. These toys are things you might find readily available in the child's home or you might already have in your bag. One of the first things I look for is a toy that the child can actively participate with. This is a simple gear toy, something like that. There is a Fisher-Price toy with gears that's similar that you might still be able to find at Walmart or Target if you need to purchase one. But I might use this toy for a listening task to help the child learn to do conditioned listening play, where I would help the child hold the piece up to his ear and listen for the sound, and then put the piece on the tray. Or I might use the pieces in an imitation task, where I would make the sound, and then I would put the toy up to the child's mouth and encourage him to make the sound. And after he does that, he can put the piece on the tray. So the child I might say, ooh, get the child to say ooh, and get him to put it down. And of course, he's going to want to turn it and make it go all the way around, do all of that, but that's okay as long as he's actively involved in the task. The more we can keep him actively involved and engaged, the more likely he is to continue to participate in a task like that. A similar toy that I might use is this old toy from Fisher-Price called Tic-Tac-Tony. It's not available in the stores, and you probably won't find it in a child's home, but if you really like it, you could try to find it at fisherprice.com or somewhere on the internet, perhaps eBay or something like that. But I use this toy in a similar way, and because the child puts the piece on the dog's tail and has to flip it in, again, it's something that catches their attention, that they're interested in doing, and usually you can engage the child, participate in this over several turns. So once again, I might use this for the listening task. Listen, put it on his tail, flip it, or I might use it for the imitation task. Ooh, s, t, 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 things like that. Obviously, the consonant sounds, doing those kinds of imitations, I'd probably do with children who are a little bit older than infants or babies. Another thing you're going to find probably readily available in a child's home is some Play-Doh, a great thing we all love to play with. And even with Play-Doh, I might hand the can to the child and let them try to figure out how to get it open. Now, most children are going to try to do it with their teeth, and I'll tell them, no, that's not the way to do it. I might try to get them to sign open or to use that word open or somehow verbally communicate that they want it open. So we get it open and we get the Play-Doh out. No, put a key on it. Anyway, get the Play-Doh out. And we might talk about squeeze, squeeze, using that E vowel. The child might be able to hear the E vowel. And then we're going to roll it on the table. Most children, again, really enjoy this task. We try to elicit roll, 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 roll. And the children always want to participate when we're doing this. After we get it rolled out, I like to make a circle and put it up around my mouth. And I might say, oh, and put it up to the child's mouth, try to get him to say, oh. Then I'll use some different configurations with this little string of Play-Doh to draw attention to my mouth position and the sounds that I'm making. For instance, I might turn it this way and say, ooh, and then squeeze it together so that it looks like lips put together and say, mmm, and then pull it apart and say E, because our mouth makes a flat, wide shape like that when we're saying E. I roll it out again till it looks like a snake and say S. prolonging that S sound. And then I'll use the word push, push, push. And the children, again, usually really enjoy playing with Play-Doh. I do have to caution you that most of the time, as you know, they want to put it in their mouth. And we just tell them, no, don't put it in your mouth. It's yucky. As we're putting it away, we might roll it up and make some balls, and roll it across the table, roll it into the can, tell it bye-bye as we're putting it away. But Play-Doh is a toy that's timeless and something that most kids are really interested in playing with.